It's been 1 year since fireworks marked the start of the Sochi Winter Games, the most expensive Olympics of all time. President Vladimir Putin, seen here on the slopes, assured Russians the $51 billion price tag would be picked up by private investors. But the plan seems to be going downhill. Two key investors have unloaded properties that cost the equivalent of about $3 billion to build, according to Russia's deputy prime minister, which means Russian taxpayers will likely have to pick up the bill, something that's giving fuel to Putin's critics.
Businessmen behave like businessmen. They have a task to reduce expenses and find new sources of financing and refinancing. Giving away an asset dirt cheap is a way to cut costs.
In one project, Russian businessman Viktor Vekselberg invested $500 million to build two giant hotels in Sochi, but with too many hotels and too few tourists, he decided to turn one of the hotels, plus the loan to build it, over to the Russian government. This was supposed to be a port facility, but the government badly overestimated how much cargo would come through Sochi, so it's being turned into a marina with plans for shops, restaurants, and a dry dock.
This first stage cost us 22 million rubles. This is 40 parking spaces. This is only the beginning of restructuring the place for a different function.
The issue is a major headache for Putin, especially with Russia's recent economic downturn caused by a Western embargo over Ukraine and the falling price of oil. There may be more financial troubles ahead, with Russia preparing to stage another huge international event, the 2018 World Cup. Ned Barker, The Associated Press.